Over the last couple of months, we've shown you the real-world exposure some juniors at Dunellen High have been getting thanks to the Pathways Prosperity Program. In Part 3, we tag along as they look not so much at vocational opportunities after high school, but more at the continuing education options available to them.
After trips to job sites like a restaurant, a manufacturing plant, and an equine hospital to get a look at potential jobs after high school, the Pathways to Prosperity students shifted gears to post-high school education, either academic or vocational, with a visit to the College of Central Florida and the Community Technical and Adult Education Center. CTAE may not offer training for the jobs people dream about growing up, but it does offer training for the good jobs people wind up with once reality sets in.
I remember as growing up, I always thought about being a lawyer, becoming a lawyer, a doctor, going into professional sports. So a lot of the careers that we have here are not those things that you think about or dream of, but they're real opportunities that the students have to go to school for a year or less, maybe 2 years or less, and actually go into a job and make a great wage that they can support their families and themselves as they get older. There's some programs here where they'll start off anywhere from $9 to $10 an hour, but there are programs that they will start off in the 20s. I can remember starting off, I didn't start off in the 20s. That was after 4 years of college. So with a short-term program, they're able to start off making anywhere from the teens to the 20s on average.
Some of the programs at CTAE allow co-enrollment. Similar to dual enrollment, where you earn high school and college credits at the same time, it allows students to graduate with a high school diploma, a vocational degree, and enter the workforce almost simultaneously.
A lot of our programs will require a high school diploma. So if it requires a high school diploma in advance of the student starting the career, they would not be able to go through that program. But for programs that do not require a high school diploma, some of those programs are eligible depending on the student's schedule, and then they're able to finish the program before they finish high school or at the same time that they finish high school. And then once they finish high school, they're able to go straight into a career.
For those students not so eager to enter the workforce right away, college is an option as long as you're prepared for it. During their visit to CF, campus ambassadors took them on a tour and tried to make sure they realize college is a lot like Oz. You aren't in Kansas anymore.
I try for them to understand that everything that they are used to now, as far as their assignments, when they turn them in, as far as their studying habits, all of that completely changes when you come to college. Because sometimes they come in here and they're like, oh, you know, this pretty much just looks like high school, or it'll be fine and the classes will be fine. But you know, it's important to really take a look at considering, you know, what it really is like comparing college to high school, because it is a whole different ballgame.
The tour of the campus, particularly the Child Development Program, did the trick for at least one Dunellen Jr.
It made everything look easier, I guess. Like, I was scared and nervous, but now it doesn't seem as much. And it seemed more fun than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be just classwork or something, but you actually hands-on with the kids. I don't know, it made college not seem so scary. It inspired me to actually graduate high school and to go here to college and get my bachelor's and to hopefully own a daycare.
Childcare, cosmetology, rocket science, no matter what a student is thinking about doing, there's one thing they all should do.
Students should really explore the opportunities that are out there. There's so many opportunities. I mean, we have 20 plus opportunities, 23 opportunities currently, and there are thousands of other opportunities that are just out there waiting for someone to take advantage of. There are career fields out there that have not even been discovered that 2 years from now are going to be available when these students graduate. So just really kind of go out there and find what they want to do, because I mean, one thing, and I can speak on this, is that I had an idea of what I wanted to do going into college. Once I got there, I realized I had not really prepared myself for that, so I had to choose some other options. Where if you go ahead and do that homework now, find out what you need to know. If you're going into medical, find out that you need to know what you need to know about the medical field, like taking anatomy and physiology and chemistry and biology, and being ready for those programs, so that once you finish and you get into those areas of study in post-secondary, you're prepared.
This month, we'll tag along as they take a look at the medical industry and bring that to you in the April show.